Hey everyone, today we're gonna be looking into more Battlefield 6 news. Drop a like if you're a supporter and want more Battlefield 6 content. Today we're gonna be looking at everything DICE has said and even more information. Alright, so we have a lot to cover today. Not only the DICE dev actually tweeting, but also all the news we have from the investor call, all the news we have overall that is confirmed. In case you missed anything, I just made a new recap with information announced today, Battlefield 2021, Battlefield Mobile, and it's developed by DICE Stockholm, DICE LA, Criterion, EA Gothenburg, and Frostbite Team. Platforms PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, S, and PC, and this is really good news for anyone still keeping that PS4 dusty at home or still playing it. Released between October to December 2021, so it's not that far. Reveal is on June 2021, which we all know. All-out military warfare, which doesn't tell us much, but it's heavily hinted at modern. It's a relaunch of the franchise. So what it potentially means is gonna have heavy implications, cross-gaming features with Battlefield 3 and 4. So I think it's gonna be like a remake or a remaster in that way of Battlefield 4 and 3. So it's gonna be a new game, but it's gonna have previous features improved. So it's gonna be a full advantage of next-gen consoles, unprecedented scale with massive battles, game-changing destruction, vehicle and weapon combat elevated to another level, unbelievable player counts, which I think it's gonna be at least 128 players, right? So they gotta use something to bring people in, and these have to be big features. So 128 players is gonna bring a lot of players in. Like, imagine 128 player battles. We have never seen that before, and if this happens, you know, they're bound to set off, especially in Battle Royale, if we're gonna see maybe, you know, 200 players, 250 players. Even if it beats Warzone, imagine huge battles and massive destruction. Like, that would be awesome. Now, we're gonna be seeing how this works in a Battle Royale with destruction overall if a Battle Royale does come out. Development is progressing tremendously well, and it's really surprising because, you know, everyone has been home, so the team definitely is connected right now. Daily play testing internally, so whoever is there is already playing it, you know, testing it, telling his feedback, telling all the bugs, telling what to improve. So the game is at least partially finished by now. It's at least, you know, I'm guessing it's some sort of early alpha, and in July or June we should be hearing more about alpha overall, which I'm really excited for. So we get an early test of the game. If Battlefield releases early, so the release is between October to December 2021, right? But what if we get like something to play the game early? So maybe a beta with only, you know, a few maps available, and then they release more content overall. That is what Valorant did. You know, I think an earlier release would be much better than waiting for the official reveal and release. That's just my honest thoughts, but the game will usher in a new generation for Battlefield games, and they have actually said, you know, this is a stepping stone for all Battlefield games there are. I'm really excited for that, especially a new generation. Basically means that, you know, there's gonna be a lot more Battlefield franchise remakes most likely. I'm guessing at some point we're gonna be seeing Bad Company 3, at some point we're gonna be seeing a Bad Company 2 remaster, but they want to do those things right. They want to release a game first, you know, that will bring a lot of revenue to EA, so EA will be like, okay, the Battlefield franchise can actually compete against Warzone. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be making a lot more Battlefield games, from Battlefield Mobile, you know, to the new Battlefield game. So now we're gonna be making, you know, 20 more Battlefield games because they release a lot of money. So I definitely feel that is a great idea, you know, Battlefield becoming a franchise. DICE LA mainly working on the game's live service components. What is that? Is that, you know, a new multiplayer map? Is that a battle pass? That we shall see. But if DICE LA is working on that is pretty good news, because, you know, they have multiple studios on what they're working on. EA Gothenburg is taking technology in the game to the next level. Again, this is very mysterious. They have to say that in an investor call, but it gives you a basic idea. Criterion has worked very closely with DICE for a long time, so, you know, two studios have probably been working on this game for some time now. They're experts in driving flying. Ooh, that sounds juicy. That actually sounds juicy because, you know, driving flying will be improved in some features. Any tank drivers out there, any jet flyers out there, you're in a bit of a luck when Battlefield comes out. The game includes very innovative and creative modes for the future. Now, we don't know what these are, but I'm expecting some new game modes as well. Maybe we're gonna be seeing, some 128 player count Conquest, 128 player count Rush, but definitely some new game modes we have never heard before. Like Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1 both had new game modes. Maybe a Battle Royale that is, elevated to the next level. So Apex Legends, what they did is basically they made a fast-paced Battle Royale. Maybe, Battlefield, we have a Battle Royale with Destruction. It's definitely possible. Battle Royales are making a lot of money. The reveal trailer features a very impressive player count. If people will be really blown away, I have no doubt of that. And a very impressive player count will probably feature a lot of soldiers in the trailer itself, which is, about 6 months in the making now, if the leaks are true. So this looks really, really nice. It looks excellent on both current and next gen. PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC are the most impressive of all. So of course they gotta downgrade, PS4, but not by that much. So it will still be a good game. Just, it will not have all the features. So it won't have, massive destruction, etc. Or it will have, limited destruction. It's being developed specifically around these features for next gen, and I don't want to say what features these are. But I'm guessing like destruction, explosions, player count, everything we have heard from leaks is for next gen play. So they want to show that off. They want to show off what the PS5 can do. And if Sony sees that, maybe they can promote Battlefield a bit more. Or if Xbox actually sees that, because Microsoft is in a huge collaboration with Battlefield. The team are focused on making the best Battlefield title that can be. Definitely do believe that. Like, we're gonna be seeing that, especially if they've been working on this game for so long. They need to deliver something good, and they know that. They know that if this game is not delivered good, they are gonna have a massive decrease in players. They're gonna have a massive decrease in hype, and the Battlefield franchise, I don't want to say much, but if this game is not good, the Battlefield franchise might end. This is just my own speculation. But again, I don't think that will happen. That's like 0.1% chance. This year's Battlefield title is gonna be very strong. Title. Okay, maybe it's gonna be in all caps. I don't understand this quite well, but they're looking across all forms of experience to ensure this is the game you want to play. So they looked, from Battlefield 2 players to Battlefield 5 players to what can be improved, crash landings, to, I don't know. There's so many features because, they probably asked multiple types of people what they want to see in the game, and, something that everyone wants to see. A love letter to the fans. EA believes this year's Battlefield title will drive growth in the franchise. If they're that confident, I can safely say that Battlefield is a good game. If it drives growth in the franchise, this is like really good. Battlefield Mobile. Let's talk about Battlefield Mobile. Like, Battlefield Mobile is so undertapped right now. It's being developed by Industrial Toys. Battlefield Mobile is being building around first-person shooter mechanics. Battlefield Mobile is a standalone game for smartphones and tablet, currently in testing period. So as far as I understand, Battlefield Mobile will be a completely different game to what Battlefield is. So it won't be like, Battlefield releasing for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and PC. But Battlefield, whatever we see on that game, is gonna have something completely different. Probably downgraded graphics, but of course it's a phone. You can play it on a smartphone, you can play it on a tablet. We shall see what kind of features this have, but this looks pretty promising, especially Battlefield Mobile. We never saw this before. This could have, massive players again. This is a pretty big market. We never saw this yet, and this could turn out to be very promising. I think a lot of people will be playing Battlefield Mobile overall. Specifically, like, Call of Duty is played so much on the mobile market. Like, I can't stress this enough, how big of a mobile market there is. It will release before April 2022, soft launch in 2021. So the soft launch is going to tell us a lot more news about this, and I really want to see what's next. We're probably going to be seeing, a Battlefield Mobile trailer down the line, maybe some more leaks or news about that. But overall, this looks like really promising, and especially the last few things we heard about gameplay, like, this can be really, really good, especially because this is all confirmed. Yes, they're very vague on investor calls because they're, saving everything for June, but we're not that far off from official news that we're going to be hearing. I really like the news overall, and, also a developer, or he's actually Andy McNamara, I hope I spell his surname correctly. director of comms for shooters, which is basically Battlefield and Star Wars Electronic Arts. I'm seeing concerns about the cross-generation news today around Battlefield, and I would like to say that you kindly wait for more details. So cross-generation, we gotta wait for that. Just because one thing is true doesn't mean another can't be. And I really like this idea. A lot of people are confused about, you know, PS4 and PS5, how they will be played on each other. I don't want to say anything because I don't have any information on this right now, but we should see that in the future. We also have a Battlefield 6 screenshot leak coming up, and we gotta talk about this because a lot of people saw this screenshot, and let's just talk about it. Let's look into it. So on the Battlefield subreddit, we're not seeing anything of importance right now, simply because there isn't much news, but we're gonna be seeing pretty much soon. So this is the screenshot leak, and the first thing you can see the cherry blossoms, like this green cherry blossom type of thing that looks like it's from a reveal trailer. Such a low quality, you know. This immediately reminded me of a Battlefield 4 soldier. I think this is in fact fake, so we're gonna be looking into this. You can see, you know, parachute, you can see the soldier running around, you can see, you know, some soldier here in the background, and it makes you think, is this the Nagashima Space Center, you know, the soldiers dropping from the Ospreys and then running to attack the Japanese army? No, I don't think it's that. I think it's from a completely different trailer, probably from Battlefield 4. I don't think, you know, it's such a low quality, and if the leaker really wanted to make a leak, it wouldn't be in 70p. Like, this is too low of a quality to be even considered a leak, and someone definitely blurred this, especially with how you can see, like, yes, it's in motion, but no, it's just no, like, it looks so bad. Not the game itself, not Battlefield game itself, I'm talking the leak. And if there are leaks out there, we have seen, you know, they put much more effort into them. And what we can see over here, yeah, this is another high quality version I got. Not much to see here other than the cherry blossoms are not this big, so someone definitely used hue or, you know, changed the color on this tree. So let's see what they have to say.
So right here I just have a little like image I cut out from the Battlefield 4 Dragon's Teeth DLC trailer. It's just a pipeline that's bursting with some dense foliage in the background. There's no heads-up display, so what I can do here is just go to the hue chroma. I'm gonna mess with the hue a little bit, make it a little pinker, mess with the chroma a little bit. Alright, then I'm just gonna blur the fuck out of this with Gaussian blur. And then...
So there you have it. We have a Battlefield leak. It seems like it has some steam pipes. No, but joking aside, yes, anyone can basically make such simple, low design leaks, and you should really watch out for these because the leaker, I think, actually has, you know, is trying to generate hype. I totally get it, but when you try to generate hype, you know, do it with a reason, do it with speculation, do it with theories, but not with fake leaks, which, you know, makes some people think, you know, this could actually be a cherry blossom tree, and, you know, when they see, you know, Battlefield 4 graphics, they might get disappointed. Just saying, overall, I'm pretty certain the cherry blossom screenshot on Reddit is fake. It's definitely not from the rocket launch trailer. However, the character models does have some similarities. Super blurry pics are the first sign of it being fake, so I'm going with fake on this one. And I definitely do agree, if it's not from the trailer, no one thinks of that. So definitely in looks, we might have not get anything to see in the next couple of weeks. I think we're gonna be seeing something in like 2 weeks or so, maybe 1 week. I took the freedom of giving a bit of a color and life to Tom Henderson's sketches, and this looks much more detailed. Like, scene illustration made it so much more clearer. Really nice. Not much more to say here, but this were like Tom Henderson's previous leaks, and these are the leaks now, so it definitely gives you a clear idea. While we are still waiting for more news, I'll keep you updated to everything Battlefield related. Just click that subscribe button. You can always unsubscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you having here. See you until next time.